Hello, wild ones. This is Cole from Woohoo Creative, and I am talking today about bullet journaling. Yeah, I'm a bullet journaler. My bullet journals don't look like everybody else's, though, but that's cool. That's what's cool about bullet journaling is you can make your own gig. So I was going to show you. This is my journal this year for my calendar. 2019 is the year right now. Let's find a month with not too much scheduled in it. Wow, they're hard to come by. So there's my month and it's very light. I'm not sure you're going to see it. But instead of doing sun months this year, I'm doing moon months. I have been doing a beautiful Kids Moon Club. If you look it up, it's called Kids Moon Club. It's an incredible, beautiful moment in homeschooling where you take a minute to just reconnect with nature. You do ethnography walks, and connect with each moon cycle as you're going through the year. And it's something we really did heavily last year in our homeschool. And this year we've been doing it in a much lighter way, but a much more relaxed way. And one of the ways I connect with the moon cycle, and as a woman, the moon really does speak to me, and it really does sync up with things in my life. Women, I know you know what I mean. So instead of doing August, or instead of doing September to October, which is pretty much September to October, it's September 28th to October 26th. Instead of doing October, I did the harvest moon. And I put in those dates into this spread. And then I put the full moon in as one of the immediate things I did in the calendar. What I adore about this setup is that even in the mundane, even in just day in and day out calendar scheduling, I am thinking about something that moves me and something that I connect with and some part of my story that makes me excited. This book is really nice because it's just like every month has its own schedule, and that's all I need. I don't go any deeper than that. Mainly because for me, I just need the visual of the month. I have a weekly calendar I update every week in my house for my whole family, and I want to see it all in a stretch. So I want to see how busy my weeks are going to be with homeschooling, and I want to be able to then go back and go, oh, those are the 4 like activities we did outside the house that week and what we're doing. This is probably my most bullet thing. This is my blood moon cycle. I am aging in a beautiful way, and I have I think that's Persephone-ish, but she is an art goddess for me, and I love the story of her going down and like eating 7 seeds, and that's what keeps her in hell for half the year. I totally think that she is a boss babe with some fun connections to our cycle. When I think of the pomegranate as a really juicy, lovely, beautiful part of the month, instead of maybe the cultural baggage I brought to that when I was starting out, having a period, and now, moons later, I am having this kind of reawakening as my time cycling is probably coming towards the end. And I need to keep better a track of it just because it's not as consistent as it used to be. And I want to make sure I know what's going on and I'm connected with my own body, something that larger women can face, and something that I've faced in my life is disconnecting from that human experience of how my body is every day. Because of being in a larger body, we're told we're not really supposed to own those feelings in the same way. For me, I have found the way into self-love and self-care through a very spiritual place. And one of those places that I really spend time honoring what's happening for me is during my moon time, during my blood cycle. I really try to take a break in that time. I try to find things that self-connect for me to healing and deep connection to the earth and to connection to my heart and my body. And it has allowed me to heal parts of myself that I didn't realize I was so incredibly disconnected from. So I track it, which I think is like a super healthy thing just to do. And I have a little notepad like for things that maybe aren't the same as they used to be. So that's one journal I do. And I didn't bring my big journal pack. So, I might just leave it at that. Let's just leave it at that. So Wild Ones, as we wrap this up, are you bullet journaling? Do you keep a non-traditional calendar or a traditional calendar? Are you an electronic calendar? I have never been able, I've succeeded and not succeeded electronically calendaring my life. On and off. We've thought about having a family calendar. Well, we've tried the family calendar thing. We've thought about having some help in that in our lives to help try to get it a little bit more succinct. We travel a lot, and I hope to bring some of those travels to this place to show you like what inspires me out in the world and what just gives me life and gives me sparks of creativity when I'm out on the road. And so I guess the things I want to know from you: do you bullet journal? What do you keep track of? Do you keep track of your cycle? Do you connect with your cycle as a pomegranate time, a lush and an interesting introspective time? Or is it something that you got through? And what ways are you honoring your story in the way you keep your calendar? Because calendar keeping in our day and age is a practice, and it's a practice of self-love. It's a practice of love for your family. It's a practice for me of love for my schooling, for my child. We have to keep pretty copious, well, I feel like we have to keep pretty copious notes. And that's what helps me work through making sure I'm doing everything I can to expand his horizons. So how does your calendar work? Is it working for you? Is it not working for you? Would you like to see more details on that calendar and how I put it together? Or is it something that interests you at all? Wild Ones, have a great day. Enjoy the weather, whatever it is. Here, you never know. It could be sunny, it could be horrible. But today, sunny, beautiful. And have a phenomenal day.